Hey, welcome to Believers Worship Center. We have got a growing serve team here, and one of the service departments is the media team. And I just wanted to dive in just a little bit on this media team with the soundboard. That is the big question. When people come upstairs and they look at the soundboard, they're looking at it, and it's moving all by itself, it's doing things, and it's scary. A lot of people walk up and they're like, oh my God, I don't have time to go to college. I'm already in college, or I'm already studying. I'm already doing life. This is like a scary monster here. So I just wanted to take a few minutes to break the ice with the mixing board. So I won't go into all the super detail, but we'll just start off right now with just some little detail, and hopefully it'll get you started and get you eager to serve here at Believers Worship Center, or if you're elsewhere at another church and you're using the Behringer X32. I know it's an awesome mixing board, so I hope you guys are blessed by this video. Okay, well let's get started here. Okay, here we are with the X32. We're going to start off, how about this? Let's start off with just powering it on. I'm going to leave it on, but I just want you to see that over here in this top right corner, if you just feel down this back side, there is a power on and off switch. That's what's going to give you power. As soon as you power this board up, the master, the main volume for the house, is going to always automatically drop out. And that's for the case of if the speakers, if something popped or something was super high and it wasn't supposed to be the last time that it was turned on, the main goes all the way down. That way nothing just starts off screaming and, just any kind of feedback. So the first thing you would do, and you would normally bring this up, we normally keep it at unity or right below. So you just heard me use the word unity. Unity would be considered the 0 mark. All the way across here, there is 0. You're going to get up, and that's like 3/4 of the way up on this channel. And unity is what that would be called. So, all right, so we are able to move through these channels by pressing these sides over here, these 4 buttons here. Normally it'll just be, for us, it'll be the top 3 channels. So we have our instruments going across on channel 1 through 16. Normally that's right there. Let's see if I can zoom in just a little bit. You'll see, there you go, you see your 1 through 16, 17 through 32 aux channels, and then your bus masters. And then if you look on the instruments, you've got, now I know that red is kind of hard to see, but it says, let's see here, acoustic, and what's the next one? Electric, bass, drums, click track, the talkback track. And then we have a guest channel that's just a 1/4-inch cord up on the stage in case we have somebody come up with a guitar that's going to be singing a special or something that normally would not be on the team. And then we have our pads channel and our pads upstairs. So pads is the ambient sound that we would be using on our worship songs. Normally myself will have my tablet, and there's just an aux cord on the stage, and that is controlling the ambient sound, the pads channel. You can always ask me further detail into that. And then sometimes whenever I'm upstairs running the mixing board, I have pads upstairs channel, and actually that should be muted itself. But okay, so I'm going to go back over here to channel 17 through 32. Now I'm going to back this up just a little bit real quick. Whenever I hit this channel 17 through 32, this is going to go from the instruments to all of our singers plus our pastor. So just change that. You saw I'm going to do it again. It's kind of wild looking when people first see it. But anyway, so you see that I did just go to channel 17 through 32. And let's see, we'll zoom in on that. And then you go across here, and of course with the way the light is, it's kind of hard to see. And we just have the names of the people that are up there, and then our pastor is on the last channel, and normally his channel would be muted. I forgot I'm using pastor's lapel. I can't mute it. That was funny. Normally his channel is muted until he is just about to go up, and that would just keep any if he was to start talking or praying with someone during worship, it would not automatically come on and be coming through the house. So let's move on. And next, we have our auxiliary channel. Let me zoom him in. We have our auxiliary channel. When you go here, that is going to, you'll see, I need to back up just a little bit. They're going to have, let's see, PC is the first two channels. So our computer upstairs is actually attached to those two channels. So if we have a video or something's going on with the computer, they're going to play a song or something like that, you would always just unmute that. This is a stereo channel. I'll talk about that in a minute maybe. But so really right here, a stereo channel is going to be two channels connected together. I guess I'll go ahead and do it. As you see, when I move one, both channels move, and I would keep that turned down more just in case the video is loud or depending on which video you use. But we do keep that muted. And then a mono channel, so since I started talking about stereo channels, all the other channels, the music, the instruments, the singers, they are all mono channels. So it just takes one channel. When you unmute that, it's just one piano on here, and then Miss Myrna's keys is on this channel. So those are all separate, but you go down to the singers, and of course each one is separate from the other. And then you get down to the stereo channel. Now there's other aux channels on here, but this right here is actually the computer channel, which is stereo. So there is also a USB channel on here. I guess I can go ahead and go into that real quick. USB recording on this mixer. What's going to happen here is, let's go in this top part right here. That right there, USB recorder. So if you was to have actually the way that we was just recording the audio here at the service, you would actually just plug in a USB. You could actually press this view button and you could go to it. Let me see where the camera is sitting at. Okay, you saw me hit the view. I'll do that again. But as you see, it looks like a tape deck. Man, somebody had a love for the 80s. So I'll take that back off. I'm going to turn. We really don't need this as much now since we're doing all of our video recordings, but if you hit the view button for the USB recorder, it's going to go straight to this right here. And just, as plain and simple as it can be, if you want to record, rewind, play, pause, stop, and then once it's recorded, it tells you what channel it is and all that kind of good stuff. So